Hey everyone, Joe here with Gorilla Joe's Barbecue, and today we got an unboxing. I have with me the MeatStick wireless meat thermometer. So I get the zip tie cut off, get the box off of here. Comes with some really nice packaging. And then I'm gonna get this thing opened up and we'll see what's inside. Starting off, I really like the design of all this. You have your meat stick here with its charging dock, and then the Wi-Fi bridge. And then if you flip up this front flap, you'll find your second meat stick. It uses the same charging dock. And then just some manuals. And a thank you card. And you get your charging cable and the antenna for the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna get that antenna screwed on. And then we'll get this thing plugged in so we can get it booting up. Alright, so with it plugged in and booting up, it was time to get some batteries in the charging dock for the meat stick. And it says you want to have 4 hours of charge time before using it, but I was a little impatient, charged it for about an hour. It does take quite a bit of prep on your phone to get this thing set up, so you do want to have some free time before your first cook to make sure the app is set up and all your phone permissions and everything's ready to go. And then you have to just pair your meat stick and you're ready to go. Alright, so I had a cook set up on the meat stick from the app, and so after it's done setting up, you just got to insert your meat stick into your protein of choice. You want to get it as close to the middle as possible so you get a good reading across the whole product. And then I just seasoned mine up with some salt. I'm going to be using the reverse sear method. I'm going to be cooking in the oven at 220 degrees and then searing it in a cast iron. So once I had my salt done, you can see from the Wi-Fi bridge it shows the temp of the steak and in the room. And then I was just getting the app, making sure everything was set up from there. It shows the steak at 52 degrees, the house at 73 degrees, because it's not in the oven yet. And I decided it'd be a good idea to go on a run in this 100-degree heat, just so I could test out the Wi-Fi capabilities. So we'll see how that works.
Hey everyone, about a half mile away from home. Beautiful day, only like 99 degrees, it's no big deal. But I wanted to show you the functionality of the meat stick. Let's check it out.
Alright, going over to screen recording of my phone, I'm a half a mile from home. Flipping over to the MeatStick app, shows my internal steak temp at 67 degrees with a target of 125, and also the temp of my oven at 177, so it worked awesome. Alright, once I was back from the run and cleaned up, my phone started beeping at me, letting me know that it was time to pull the steak because the internal temp would raise up to 125 during the resting period. So I covered it in foil and rested it for 10 minutes, and then I patted it dry and used some Hardcore Carnivore Black. If you guys have not used this seasoning yet, you really got to give it a try. You want to make sure you get a real good covering on the front, give it a flip, cover that back, and then don't make the rookie mistake of not getting the sides. You want to roll those sides in that seasoning, make sure everything's coated. And once you're done, one more little coating, and then into the cast iron. Part of the reason I love using cast irons is look at that crust. Whew. And the sizzle. Hard to beat that. And just like you seasoned all the sides, you might want to make sure you sear all those sides as well. Alright guys, this steak is looking amazing and I want to tear into it, but you know you gotta let it rest. I took some good butter, sliced it up, put it on that steak, covered it in foil, gave it its 10-minute rest time. And look at that, butter's melted down, it's just looking juicy. Let's get this bad boy cut open. Perfect medium rare, just beautiful. MeatStick makes it so easy to do. Hey everyone, if you think these steaks look good, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Thanks. Alright guys, this is probably one of my favorite steaks I've done in a long time. It's hard to beat a thick ribeye, and when you have something like the meat stick, which makes it impossible to cook to the wrong temperature, as long as you get the good sear on it, I mean, it's hard to mess up, and it tasted amazing. Thanks for watching, and if you use the code in my description, you can get 10% off your meat stick. Thanks.